At a great t-shirt that is a not so basic. I love this style of the ringer tee. To me, it feels really retro, but Jennie made it contemporary by giving us a couple extra design details. So instead of giving us a printed ring, which how many of us have had those and then they fade or they start to look kind of weird, they stretch out. This is actually another piece of fabric that's stitched in to give you that ringer look. And same idea happening at the end of the sleeve. Another piece of fabric that's stitched on to give you that color blocking look. So that's the quality that you get from the brand. And then it is more of a fitted style. And she gave us this ruching, which that ruching and gathering always gives you like a little bit more of a drapey feel throughout the midsection. And I feel like it's really camouflaging. A lot of shapewear brands use that when they do t-shirts and dresses because the ruching gives you a little bit more of a drapey look, which gives you a little bit more camouflaging. Couple colors to shop for. This is natural, so you're getting that off-white and you're getting the red in the accent. That is such a cool look. So this is natural. We also have the sunset pink available for you, and you're getting that cream tone and the color blocking on the sunset pink. How great does that look on our model? And then our final option is the laurel gray. And laurel gray is more of a blue tone, and you do have that like sour apple green there. Most limited, if you like the laurel gray, final 225 to go around. A 693-248. As you see there on Ashley, really great look with your wider leg silhouettes. I know sometimes we see like a more fitted silhouette. We're like, can I get away with that? Absolutely you can, and absolutely you should. And here's why you need one in your wardrobe for styles like what Ashley's wearing now. So when you have a lot of volume on the bottom and a wider leg pair of jeans or a fuller skirt, you want something that's a little bit closer to your body on the top, because then that helps balance out the proportions. So you're able to bring a top home like this and do it with your wider silhouettes on the bottom. But also, when you think about layering with your blazers and your cardigans, sometimes if you have something that has a little bit too much volume, everything's competing. So when you bring home a style like this, when you layer your denim jacket, your blazers, your cardigans, everything just plays nicely together. A 693-248. In fact, we do have our Dylan denim jacket coming up in just a few minutes. And this jacket, by the way, on a clearance price, it's under $40, but this is a jacket that has a little bit more volume to it. So for me, I don't know about you, but for me, I think I would do something a little bit more fitted under this jacket because it has more volume. But instead of just doing a basic white t-shirt, do something that has a little extra fashion flair. So even though you won't see the sleeve unless you take the jacket off, you're still getting the credit because of that ringer around the collar. We have extra small through 3X available, machine wash, tumble dry, really easy to care for. It's a mix of cotton, rayon, and spandex. And as you see there on Ashley, 23.5 to 29.5 inches long, depending on what size that you bring home. So for many of us, it'll hit us a couple inches below the hips. Couple colors to shop for. This is the natural, and you get the red accent, and I styled it with this darker color in the Dylan denim jacket that's coming up in just a moment. It's under $40. This is your sunset pink. Now, I would take the sunset pink. Actually, you know, I changed my mind. I would take the sunset pink and style it with the olive color in this denim jacket. I think that's a really cool color combination. And I think that when you do unusual color combinations, you get a little bit more style credit. Because I was gonna style it with the natural, and I feel like that's a little bit kind of expected. With the olive and the pink, isn't that pretty together? And then you could do like your regular denim bottoms. And then here is your laurel gray, which is more of a blue tone with that kind of like sour apple green. And then I would style it with this natural color in that denim jacket. That's a good look. A 693-248, $16 a month on Easy Pay to bring it home. First look happening here on QVC 2. So this denim skirt, Jennie really took the things that can bother us about a denim skirt and she fixed them. And she used her denim recipe, which we have been loving from the collection. It's that mixture of cotton, polyester, viscose, and elastic.